Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always. If you could, first and foremost, hit that like button for me. If you could, hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification. That'd be awesome. Most importantly, if you could go down to the comments and just, type something for me. Say hi. Say, guess what I broke? Guess what I just fixed? I wish I could show you this video. And boom, you can. You can go over to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles Facebook group and post your videos, post your pictures, make comments, make fun of me for how I work on things and do stuff. You can post links to your videos on YouTube for motorized bikes, any of that stuff. As long as it's about motorized bikes, it's fine. Just try to keep the drama to a minimum. Speaking of the Facebook, I have the links for everything down in the description. I have links for the Facebook, I have links for the TikTok, I have links for my Venmo, I have email address, I have actual address to mail stuff. I've had people asking about all these things, so I'm trying to remember to put everything in the description, so you could just go down to the description and click it, and it's real easy that way. So, okay, good. 17 minutes of all nonsense gone. Good. So, last night I finished working on something I lost here. This. Boom! My two-piece 100cc, I think it's 79 cc's realistically. Everything's fixed the way I wanted it. How did I fix it? With that tiny itty bitty spacer. I don't know, it's 2mm-ish. My caliper's super high-end caliper, so it's hard to get an exact measurement. It's more for helping you learn, because you have to make good educated guesses. Yeah, okay, that's not true, but we'll say it anyway. So anyway, I'm very excited to run this. It's a steel sleeve motor. I was very excited about this motor period because the bottom end, when I first got it, when I really didn't know much about these things at all, I was like, man, this bottom end is a really good bottom end. Just the way everything's machined and built and all that. It's got a huge, thick head on it for heat dissipation. I was just super excited, and I was very let down by the performance it actually gave. So I made these couple tweaks, showed you all that in a video. I'm very excited to get this on the bike and run it and try it. Really for the first time. I have two exhausts. This one I've been holding on to. I'm not sure if it would even work. Boy, it wouldn't work with this thing here. But if I was to take it and bend this down, I might be able to get this to come out like right there, and then I could just strap it right to it. Boy, that would be cool, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna lie, guys. That would be super cool. I don't know what it would do performance-wise, if anything at all, but man, would that be cool. It hugs it real nice, and I think this would be super cool to have on my daily because, it looks cool. I don't think there's going to be any performance increase. It might even decrease performance. I really don't know, to be honest. But more than anything, the reason I like it is it just looks cool, plus it gets the exhaust all the way in the back. It kind of gives it a real muffler-looking tip, but that's an option. Not a guarantee, it's definitely an option. I have the original stock exhaust, it's all black, that goes with this motor. Great. All that is wonderful, said and done. Now, I'm going to take this motor off, and I know that's probably dumb, but I don't care. I'm stupid. You all know that. Before I do, I have to fix this motor. So it was running great on the way there, but so like I said, I really want to put the black motor on. The main thing here is getting ready to build Heather a motor. And if I'm being completely honest, guys, I'm over here. Please look down. If I'm being completely honest with you, I built the black motor for Heather's new bike. I look at it as reliability with the steel sleeve, less problems, plenty of power for whatever she might get into. With all that being said, I don't know if it's going to run well or whatnot and what have you. So I don't want to just build the bike and put that right on the bike because it's not tested, because I know what problems I had before. Even though it ran, I know I blew it up. But the main thing is I don't want to put an untested motor on her bike and then let her deal with it, because one, I'll never hear the friggin' end of it, and two, that's just not how I do things. So I wanted to make sure that this motor is 100% ready to go, so that if this motor is good, I can then leave this on my bike, test it, do whatever I got to do, and I could take this motor and I could put it on her new bike, and I know that she has a good power plant that's more than able to do everything I need it to do for her, so she can get around and what have you. So that's the main reason why I fixed, because I'm really hoping that next week start working on her bike. Now, the for sale bike, the one I built, the YD100 split head, or split cylinder, split jug, whatever you want to call it, the one that I did over there, that is basically ready to go. There's a couple things that I have to do to it, nothing crazy. I want to put a different piston in it. I think I have a piston actually that I'll put in for now, but there is a couple things that I want to do to it. I think I could do a little better, make a little more power out of it. All we're waiting on is payment, really. He gets paid in two weeks or a week or something like that, and it's gonna go off to him. So I'm ready for another project. Okay guys, I got the motor on. It's just jerry rigged on right now. This exhaust is on just for testing purposes. The clutch is under tension. I think I gotta spin it around. If it does grip right now, I'm gonna fire it with it as it is, but I think it's not gonna. I'm gonna have to take the plate off really quick, loose or tighten down the flower nut, because you see this is, you can see how close it is. So I got to get a little tension off of that. There's zero play in it right now. So I think it's going to slip and it won't even try to start. Yeah, it's slipping. Basically, I got to get the arm to swing in a little bit. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's try it.
Right, yesterday
How fast that thing go, bro?
This, I don't know yet. To be honest with this one, I just built this one. I mean, on average, it should be about 35 at least.
Goes
I mean,
that fast?
honestly, I'm shooting for 45 with this one. I mean, it should hit it no problem. I just got some tuning to do and some other stuff I gotta make sure it's good. But that was literally the first time I fired this engine up.
Oh yeah? Looks like it'll move out.
Yeah, it was doing really good, especially on the top end. Like, as soon as I got going 10 miles an hour, it really pulled hard.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so you saw it. That was first startup. The clutch is still grabbing where I have it. Unscrew the flower nut some so it pushes this arm out. When I have the clutch engaged, it doesn't freewheel, feel pull the bike forward. So I'll adjust that. But it had amazing top end power. Again, like this motor just did. I didn't try to rev it out near like I did last time, but it did rev up. It did everything good, but it kind of wanted to stall. I actually put a different carburetor on really quick. I like a nice low idle. I like that a little more. But yeah, I gotta fix the chain. Like it's working as is, obviously. Maybe a hair too low. Anyway, it's working as is, but I do need to fix the chain before I obviously take it on any big long hauls. And it still needs to be broken in, run, all that jazz. But it's running great, guys. I'm also gonna putz around with this exhaust, guys. If I get this to fit, see how it, like when the exhaust isn't there and I don't have that in the way, this exhaust literally hugs the top of the engine like that. I'll have to swing the CDI around, not a big deal. I mean, look at that. I think that's kind of cool right there. Something like that. Yeah, it sits somewhere around that line. See how it hugs the engine? Like it literally just hugs the engine. It's for a scooter or something. But I think it's cool as heck. Tell me that wouldn't look cool with the exhaust hanging out there like that. It would look super cool. But no matter what, honestly, right now, that motor 100% will go on her bike, and that's great. So she's 100% set with a good, reliable motor to run all the time. Yeah, that's got to come out. This kink, perfect. Now we can just beat that out with a hammer, and hopefully it'll work. Let's measure it. It might be a-okay. I'm gonna bend it a little more, and I'm gonna bend the other side a little bit too. So just a little bit. Boy, that's hard to bend though, I'm not gonna lie. Am I bending the wrong way? Yeah, I'm an idiot. See how that looked. It'll shoot it right out the side. Not too bad. All right. Look good so far. Let me take you guys back. All right, guys, I just wanted to turn you on and show you exactly what goes on here. So this goes on, this is a silencer that goes on the end of this pipe. The way it works is, see this? It's like a flanged lip that, for all intents and purposes, seals against that, okay? So the exhaust comes out of here. In here is just a big baffle, basically. I'm sure this will all just break apart eventually, but that's okay. See the gap? This goes on here like this then. In essence, what happens, some exhaust shoots straight out, but there's a gap between the actual flange and this backing. See how far down it is? Look how thin this is. And look at the space from that flange to here. So you see there's no way it touches, it leaves a big gap. But that's how this works, okay? And then it attaches on here. So I'm gonna make sure it points down, and you obviously can't tighten it down crazy tight because you'll just end up bending it. And the diameter of the actual exit of the pipe is smaller than the actual exhaust pipe. So you don't want to tighten it all the way down. You just want to get it as snug as possible. What you do is they give you a secondary nut that you tighten down really tight. And I was told that these are absolute total trash, but we are going to try to hang this huge exhaust pipe, which, look, it's got a belly pipe literally right after this. So who knows how this is going to work, to be honest with you. I have no clue. If I lose complete performance, and by performance, I do mean just stock. I don't think there's going to be a performance gain in any way. I'm hoping it is 100% stock feeling. I think the look is super cool. I like the idea because it does look sporty. I mean, look at that, man. It looks sporty as all heck. I think that looks freaking cool. All right, the big question, how does it sound? I'm so excited over this stupid little exhaust, but look, I mean, it looks cool, man. Okay, guys, you are on the chest mount. We got the new black motor that's all been redone with the super tiny spacer. I don't know, it's like 2 millimeter-ish. The new custom bent exhaust. And this is gonna be the first fire up with this exhaust. I'm really hoping to get the same kind of sound I got out of my red motor when I had that banana pipe with that silencer on it that I had laying around. I put it on there. I really hope I get the same sound out of that. It was louder than stock, so it was totally livable, but it had that pop that I just really enjoy. All right, guys, I am super, super pumped about this right now. I don't even know if I can express how pumped I am. Let's go. Similar sound to that. I can hear it exiting behind me. It sounds so cool. I think I got the idle too low. Oh boy, it has really good pickup off the gate. I got idle too low. When I was working on it just now, I did put an air filter on because I didn't have an air filter on it before. So that's new. And what else? Oh, and this exhaust, yeah. So, okay, this is like just rolling. Oh, it's got way more pickup than it did. It's kind of cold out, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I gotta remember, got a new ring in it and a new piston. I gotta be gentle. I can't be just getting on it. Well, I'm loving that sound, man. Especially when I'm coming down off revving it. Like when I'm just like getting a little gas in and it's kind of free revving. Guys, I am so pumped to have this motor back. Like, I was so excited when I first bought this motor. I can't even tell you guys, like, the truth that I was excited. I was so pumped about it. Well, I got to get this thing broken in. And once I break it in, I might leave the 44 if I can rev it up higher. Now, that's how I broke it in the first place, yes. But if it still does good, let's put her up against that tank. Ooh, buddy. Oh man, guys, it looks so cool. It's not vibrating near as much as I thought. Coming right out there, nice. It sounds just what I wanted, man. It is the exact sound that I wanted. What do you guys think? I think it looks awesome. All right, let's go take it for a ride back. Okay guys, I have got you on and we're just gonna go for a little cruise because I am beyond excited right now. Oh man, I'm so excited about this bike. This motor was something I wanted to do so bad, and when it broke, I got discouraged. When it broke, I got really discouraged. I didn't know you weren't supposed to, I mean, I read it, but you don't know until you really, like, I'm the type of person that I gotta sink my hands into something to learn it. I gotta break, you know, 10 or 12, 13 different things before I learn. Hey, idiot, don't do it that way. 25 miles an hour, guy. So, yeah. I didn't really know that I couldn't sit there for 20 miles, for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it was, and rev this motor to the moon. I knew it's not great for it, but I didn't think it was gonna blow up. So, plus, I didn't even know about the exhaust port. Like, I saw it, I didn't know it mattered. I didn't know that made a, oh man, I didn't know that made a difference in performance. I'm thinking it came brand new, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be good. You know, I didn't know that there was all these differences, even with the brand new motors. I didn't know that you know, they didn't get made well, and there's no quality of control and stuff. Like, I didn't know it was like that. So, when this blew up on me, I got really discouraged. Even after I got it running, I was really discouraged because, to me, it didn't run good, you know? It didn't have any bottom end, nothing like it has right now. Right now, it's running really nice, but it didn't have this when it was brand new. So I was really discouraged when it blew up, when I first started it, but I really thought this motor had such potential. I really thought this could be an awesome motor. Like, I really thought this motor would be a good motor. It's iron sleeve. How could it not be a good motor? You know what I mean? Like, I thought reliability-wise, it lasts for a long time. And when I saw the build quality, even not knowing a lot, I saw the bottom end case was just really high quality. So I was like, oh, that's great. This thing's going to be a good motor. Nope. Like, oh, I can feel the heat by my legs. It's kind of nice for the winter. But, wow, I don't even got to get it. It doesn't pull right from the very gate case. It doesn't have that much, like at a standstill. But like, this is normal cruising speed that you start off at. And even right there, a slight stumble, but it starts pulling. And that's only like I'm just touching the throttle. Like, I'm just literally rolling onto it. Anyway, so I was excited to get this motor apart and get it put back together. And it took me a long time because I also didn't have a caliper, and I used a stock head gasket from my 80cc, and it fit right on, no problem. Like, how could an 80cc head gasket fit my new 100cc? That means I never put the pistons next to each other, but that means to me, not knowing anything, hey, they screwed me. It's only an 80cc, and I got had. Oh well, live and learn. And when it blew up, I lost interest. But then I started hearing people say, no, it's a 49mm piston. And then I got a caliper and I measured it. I took it apart almost, I think the same day I got that caliper, just to mount, like, wow, it is. And then I kind of got reinvigorated with a little bit more love for it. And ever since that moment, I kind of started thinking, like, man, I really want to get this going again. And I really want to get that motor out and play with it. It's a good little motor, I think. I think it will be a good little motor, I should say. Because, you know, steel sleeve, the bottom end was high end seaming. I was like, it's gotta be a good, decent motor. And I'm really glad I took and did all this, took it apart, and rebuilt it. Oh, I just sucked the bug up. Oh man, that was gross. But it is so nice having this back together again. It really, really is. Man, it's still got more. I don't want to rev it to the moon though. Just wanted to go around that, whatever that was in the road. It's got more top end for sure. It's got way more power than it did before. I'm not gonna lie, this motor and that YD I just did recently with the one for Anthony with the two-piece cylinder, the one I cut in half and stuff, or cut the head off and made a two-piece out of it. Both of them are running 140 plus transfigurations, and they both run great. It's kind of making me think more about stuff. Like, I might be a little more crazy or ballsy with my timing and just see where it takes me. But for right now, I'm still trying to, in my eyes, I'm being conservative. I mean, I only did it because I had to because of the way it was from the factory. So that's how I look at it, as like, you know, whatever. It's what it is. But oh yeah, you know what I did notice with his motor especially, and this one's got it because that's what I bought. I put premium in it again. I was buying regular for a while because I was running the 80cc all the time. And honestly, I think that one, when I switched it back to 100 and put it in, it ran a little better because I think it needs, it has higher compression because the squish is tighter. And I think it definitely benefits from the higher octane. Just like this one, I got a pretty tight tolerance on the squish for the most part. And I think it's running good. I know his 100%. I started running it on regular because that's what I had at the time, and this last tank I filled up with premium. His bike livened up so much from the premium fuel. Now I'm not saying premium is good for every bike and every motor setup, because it's definitely not, but at 100%, where the heck am I? I am out here right now. But at 100% is good for this one and the YD. I know, you're not supposed to do that. Had to do a little bit. I didn't even rev it all the way out. It had a little more, but I don't know, I just wanted to see. Sounds good though, I gotta say that. I don't like this shoulder at all. Definitely not at that speed. Get back off this main road real quick. But I like how it kind of pops right there when I'm just kind of coasting. It's a little louder than a stock motor bike, which it should be. Like if you're going to put an exhaust on your bike that's not stock, it should be a little bit louder. I don't think it needs to be insanely loud like that F2 thruster. I think that one's a little ridiculous, to be honest with you. Not full throttle, guys. That is not full throttle. Oh man, I am loving this. Me and this motor
are gonna get some miles on it. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bit reinvigorated. I feel the heat coming off that, but my leg's kind of like, I don't know, within an inch from it. So I definitely feel the heat coming off of that exhaust. And it makes me a little nervous. I'm gonna lean up against it and burn it, but I think Anthony has more heat shrink. I'm gonna have to get some from him and see if I can wrap this exhaust up. Because it worked really good on the F2 thruster. Definitely works better from me burning my leg. I don't want to do that. I've done it too many times. It's no fun. What is it? 206 or something? I don't even know. I'm way out there right now. Where the heck did I just ride to? It's supposed to be a quick little ride. I don't know. I'm really liking this bike, so I guess I just took off. Left at this light, I think. Yeah, so I'm super excited with this motor again, guys. I'm super excited to have this going again. And I cannot wait. Put some miles on it. Sounds how I would want a bike to sound, like a moped like this. It sounds like how I would want it to sound. It sounds like my red bike. I really enjoyed my red bike when I first did it. With that little stupid banana pipe I had. I like that a lot. Oh, dead deer. Oopsie. So I like that a lot. And I was upset when the bottom fell off because I couldn't use it anymore. So I'm hoping this lasts longer. Man, she has got a little bit of pickup. Yeah, 206. Yep, we are definitely way far away from where I should be. Keep going down this street. Cold. You see, I don't really know my way around here at all. Bumpity. I got hooked into that little crease in the road. Hard to see. Can't really be ripping it right now. Can't really see. Careful, this thing likes to rev. That's what got me in trouble in the first place, but it revs faster now. Like, it's got way more power than it ever did before. Oh, here's a little hill. Not going very fast. Let's see how it climbs. It's a pretty steep hill from a very low speed. Done this before from that speed, not even close. I've definitely been over this bridge before, but I have no idea where I am. Let me pull over here and see where I am, because I don't know. Okay, oh, I gotta go that way? Yeah, I definitely gotta go that way. Going the wrong way, I gotta turn around. So we're going home. I think we did more than good for riding around. I'm very excited with the bike, with the new motor, with the new exhaust. I am loving loving it. Call me McDonald. I'm 23 minutes away from home. I didn't even think I was riding that long. See, this is what happens, guys. I go out for a ride and I get lost. Or I just keep going and I don't realize I'm going that long. Same thing like when I start working on the bike. I don't realize that it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and I start, or not even start, I keep working on the bike because I just don't realize. Like, oh yeah, it only just turned dark. Guys, I'm no professional and I'm not great at this, but once I break enough stuff, I learned how to make that stuff work so I can keep using the same cheap stuff. I've been doing it my whole life, so I'm just good at stuff that way. Fix this chain. Oh my goodness, I'm riding around with this chain like this still.
But yeah, I gotta fix the chain,
I gotta fix this chain. I gotta take it easy. I can't rev it up. I need to put a whole link in and I gotta move my chain tensioner towards the back of the bike. Oh man, I'm glad I just remembered. I'm riding 30 miles an hour with the chain tensioner all screwy. No chain tensioner at all. I got it pushing down on the chain instead of lifting the chain up. I mean, the chain's not going to slip, but it's touching the bolt that holds the tensioner on. That's for sure. It bounces when I hit these bumps and stuff. It definitely bounces into it. I don't think it's going to actually wear out or anything like that, but it's just not good for it, period. It's getting chilly out, guys. It was beautiful out today, and it has got to be, I don't even know, it's cold, man. It's got to be 55, and I'm gripping my handlebars about as tight as I can grip them to like make my muscles tense up, to get a little more blood flow, and to warm myself up, because it is way cold. My ears feel like they're gonna fall off pretty soon. Crap, is it cold. I was not expecting to go out this far, nor did I think it would get this cold when the sun went down. I basically didn't think. I was very excited about the bike and just said, I'm going for a ride! And took off on the bike. Oh, I'm an idiot. Over here, holy crap, I was way out of the way. I was really far out of the way. I know where I am now. Holy crap. dark out, you can see that. But I am home. I'm gonna take it in. I can't even express how excited I am about this whole thing. With this motor, this exhaust, I am beyond. So, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming on with this journey on this motor. I am just ecstatic about it. Sorry it's dark out. You know, that's life, it is what it is. But if you could, smash the like for me, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell that goes with it. There's going to be way more content to come, obviously. I'm not giving up on this anytime soon. I love this hobby because it's something I can kind of afford, and I can use my hands to make it better. Also, drop me a comment. I appreciate that a lot. I love talking to every one of you. If you could, go over to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles on Facebook group. Join that. It's completely free. You can post your videos, post links to your YouTube channels, whatever. As long as it's about motorized bikes, that's awesome. Also, a link for it will be in the description because I had people say they didn't know where it is. So there's a link in the description. You can click right on it. There's a link for the TikTok, a link for the Venmo, my email, and my actual P.O. box address is in there, so you can send me stuff if you want. I had people asking about all this stuff. Links are down in the description, and everything's down there that you need. So as always guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking on the next one too. Peace. Okay, I'm going to leave you on for this part because we're about to go over this bridge. This is a bridge, and I really want to have a running start with this, honestly. There we go, we're basically at the top now. See over there?